Good morning, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black people. I hope that all is well in your world and this day become a very, very successful day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful black loved ones. Beautiful black people. Beautiful black people. Know that there has always been, black traders, Coons, Uncle Toms, etc., etc. Today there are black Coons and Coonettes out there. During slavery, the 246 years of slavery, during that time, all of the abolitionists like Harriet Tubman would always have to deal with, avoid, separate the slaves that was really interested in gaining their freedom, freeing themselves from slavery, from those black folks that were pretenders, that were infiltrators, that were spies for the slave owners, the slave masters, the slave catchers, etc., etc. Harriet Tubman once said that she could have freed many thousand more slaves, had more black folks, people that looked like me, knew and believed that they were slaves. During the civil rights movement in the late 1950s, the 1960s, and still today, there were black traders, infiltrators, Coons, Coonettes that infiltrated MLK Jr.'s civil rights movement, Malcolm X movement, Stokely Carmichael's movement. There were even Coons that were indirectly responsible for the death of Medgar Evers, the 3 civil rights workers that was murdered in Philadelphia, Mississippi, and many of those other tragedies, because there were always black informers that would be there spying on the movement and going back to the white folks, their slave owners, their controllers, and giving all of that information to racist white folks. That's where it is. That's where it has always been. Those are the kind of folks, black folks, that we have to deal with. Trump have done 2 things during the era of Trump. 2 things have happened that I am thankful for. First, Trump has revealed who the Republican Party really are. Trump have revealed that the Republican Party is a party of white folks, white supremacists, white nationalists, KKK sympathizers and members. The Republican Party is a white supremacy party. The Republican Party is a lawless party. Trump and his Trumpocalypse have revealed the truth about the Republican Party. It is a party of traitors. It is a party of power grabbers. It is a party of criminals. The Republican Party is a party of sexual deviants, sexual molesters, drug addicts, alcoholics, etc., etc. And also, during the era of Trump, secondly, Trump have exposed many of the Coons and Coonettes. These are black folks like Tim Scott, like Clarence Thomas, like Ben Carson, like Candace Owens, like Diamond and Silk. Many of those folks have been revealed. They are out there doing all that they can for white folks, to benefit white folks, to help racist white folks sustain white supremacy, to help racist white folks sustain the power that they have and garner more power by any means possible. Those Coons and those Coonettes are out there. They show up in the presence of Trump in his rallies. They show up in the presence of Trump periodically when they convene in the White Boy House. And they showed up just yesterday at a so-called rally that Trump titled Law and Order, where he had a group of black Coons and Coonettes captured in the audience to support him, to support these black Coons and Coonettes showed up at the White Boy House just yesterday. I suspect that they were paid by Trump, wearing MAGA hats, carrying MAGA signs in support of the idiot white boy, Trump. Black folks, people that look like me, have always had to deal with Coons, Coonettes, Uncle Toms, infiltrators, traitors, treasonous black folks that are the good friends of those white supremacy believing white folks. And these coons and coonettes, like Pastor Darrell Scott of Cleveland, Ohio. And there are many fake-ass black pastors that are in support of Trump and his administration. And beware, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, that all of those black Republicans that are supporting Trump, they are underneath that same umbrella as Tim Scott, Candace Owens, Ben Carson. They are not to be believed. They are not to be trusted. Those black folks are our enemies, just as white folks are our enemies now. Those black coons and coonettes are our enemies. Isolate those folks. Ostracize those folks. Put no trust and confidence in those folks. They are spies for racist white folks. They are running from black folks, and they are running to white folks. They have lost the self, S-E-L-F. They have lost themselves. And when you lose yourself, when you lose the self, you become gullible, you become self-hating. You are in a place where Stockholm syndrome applies directly to you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay COVID-free, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters.